energy.
They're not
None
talking
of
to you
them.
or your mom anymore. Did they give you a reason? I feel like you know the reason. You just want us to tell you if it's something different. Like I feel like there were like again, I saw the bit, the chomping at the bit, the back and forth, the bickering, and the conflict. So I feel like you know what the situation is. You just want us to tell you something different. Like there was an argument or there was some kind of miscommunication between you all, and you know what the situation is. You just want us to tell us something. So out of the blue, they just stopped talking to you, and like Monday you were having a good time, you were great, and then Tuesday they were just like, I ain't answering her calls no more. Okay, then I must not be in your energy, and I don't know. So I'm sorry, I can't help you. And I do see the seven of swords, so somebody's not being honest.
Ooh, ow. Maybe you're not being honest with yourself. You spoke to your son last month. I'm not picking up anything on this person. Yeah. Thank you, Linda. Anything else for Donna here? Anything else I want to tell Donna?
Hello, Amelia. Hey, Miss Linda. Hey, Alan. Sid. Mommy matters.
I asked if there was anything else for you, Donna, and what I got is you need to get past the conflict. There are some karmic lessons here, is what they're saying. And again, balancing it out. You're kind of leaning to one side. You've got to get grounded and balanced. Healing needs to occur.
Hi, Cassie. Hi, Mommy Matters.
Like she's in conflict with herself. That's very possible. Yeah, could very well be. Okay, well, we
Amelia, didn't I read you last night? You ain't like what I said? Like I wasn't honest?
folks, Angie will call you out in a moment.
I didn't like what you said, Angie.
I will too.
You probably did.
No, I don't think the list is full, Cassie. Just ask your question and we'll get you in there.
Okay, who's next? Tembak.
Thanks, Miss Pam.
Venus, a general reading. All right, angels. Venus. Venus.
Nah, that's you can't have her as your best friend because I got dibs first. That woman's getting my fucking hair.
I'm getting her hair when she passes on. They close that casket. Go ahead and take scalper and run that to me.
Mm-hmm.
It's morbid, but it's our agreement. I have multiple.
I could do some.
Yeah, I just cut it.
Venus.
I just cut it too, like took
I
6
know. And
inches
dyed
off.
it. Did you dye it?
I dyed it at the beginning of the year, like right around right after Christmas, right before New Year's.
Wait. So did we finish the last lady? Are we on Venus?
We're on Venus.
Okay.
Okay.
Wake up. I see some abundance coming, but I also see
Reading.
some toxicity around you. You're holding back.
Sorry, that's a System of a Down song called Toxicity.
Aha. Okay. Yeah, there's something going on there.
It's Linda said you go pass. You're willing to pass.
I don't know. I mean, anything's possible.
I'm
Wait, is
also
Venus
saying
answering your
some
question,
self-care.
Miss Bonnie?
What?
Is Venus answering your questions? You're asking her
she?
questions. Is she responding?
I haven't seen a thing.
Oh, okay.
I can talk to myself though. It's okay.
Oh.
As long as
I
you
like
don't
what I
answer,
say.
as long as you don't interrupt yourself while you're answering yourself back, you're
Is that
okay.
what it is?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
I thought it was
Answering
the
your-
arguments that were the problem.
No, you're good. I don't mind answering myself back, but when I start interrupting myself while I'm answering
She's-
myself back, that's a little bit.
She's here, Angie. She's here. She wants to know what question was asked. I asked if there was somebody around you that was toxic, somebody that had some bad habits, and it doesn't have to be somebody. It could be you. I don't know. I'm seeing that you need some self-care, and there's going to be some new opportunity coming. Ooh, okay.
Miss Linda, you are the queen of multitasking.
Wow, cooking and doing this and babysitting? Good God, I'd
Girl.
be drinking. Aren't we
I'm not
drinking?
doing-
Is it Friday night?
It don't take much for me to be like, hold on.
Do you like
I have a
limoncello?
variety. Hmm?
Do you like
You have
limoncello?
bad habits.
I don't think I've ever
You're
had it.
struggling.
Oh, I have a friend who
Okay,
makes
let's
it
get back
homemade.
to task. Bad habits, struggling with mom. Is mom toxic or is it you? It sounds like maybe you. Some self-care. You need some self-care. You need to take time for yourself and work on those things.
I got the same thing, Miss Bonnie. Self-care.
Yeah, you know, you got to
But,
work on you. Boy, this is just what's been coming out all day long. It's been work on yourself. Do some shadow work. That's what's going on right now. Do some shadow work and then you can move forward. Hi, Oksana. You're an idiot, Linda. You need wine?
So I got the same thing, like the self-care, the self-love. I got the Jack of Hearts, which is like self-pampering. And then I got the Ace of Diamonds, which says it's like something new, new opportunities are coming and it's going to be a shift in luck. And then the Three of Hearts, which is your wishes will be granted. Wishes and yeah, like whatever you're hoping for is coming to fruition for you, but you have to remember to take care of yourself first. So that is limoncello is strong. You are right, Janice. But that's this one. And then this one is your luck is changing, and this is that your good things are coming.
Good.
So I basically it's confirming what Miss Bonnie was saying.
Angie, do you have anything for Venus?
Okay, so I see a little girl in a car trying to drive a car. Like the car isn't started, right? So she's trying to drive the car. So this is you as a little kid thinking about the road ahead. Like you're looking out the windshield. So you're ready to take this leap or take this journey, but you're not old enough or you were not old enough at the time. So you had all these big dreams and all these things that you wanted to do, and you've not accomplished the things that you wanted to do. So you're now looking back at your life and questioning your decisions. Well, why did I do that? And why did I do that? And then you're being extremely hard on yourself. I make bad choices. I do this, I do that. Okay, fine. You've acknowledged that you make bad choices. What are you going to do moving forward to make discipline to discipline yourself and make better choices? I know that I eat too much candy. So on the days that I eat too much candy, I need to walk a little bit more. I need to do something else. I need to I need to counteract whatever it is that I did, or I need to make sure the next day that I don't. So like I know that carbs are not really good for not good for me in weight loss. So if I'm going to cook food, I can do a meat, I can do a vegetable, and I can do macaroni or potatoes. I'm not going to do macaroni and potatoes. I'm not going to totally give either one of them up, but I'm going to make a choice. I'm not going to carb load my plate. So you have to just make better decisions in the beginning and stop being hard on yourself for the things that happened in the past. Unless you have a time machine, you can't go back and change any of the decisions that you made, but you can make your future different. You can start thinking about yourself in a different way, thinking about yourself in a positive way, and instead of saying, I did this, and now I'm doomed or I'm that. Think of yourself in a positive way, because the card that came up was the Seven of Cups, and for me, that's your hopes and your dreams that you're questioning.
Mhm.
Why haven't I done this? Why haven't I done that? Well, now today is a new day. Tomorrow is a new day. You can start tomorrow and start accomplishing those dreams. I don't know that you could be a ballerina right now if that's what you wanted to do, but there are other things that were on your wish list that you can still do. So, all of this about my beloved grandmother always said, "Money can't be oh, Jesus, wait, what?"
I thought that was fucking hilarious. I almost started laughing.
What?
It was
So I'm getting that, you're too hard on yourself and you're letting your past decisions overshadow your future. Those are things that have already happened. If you want your future to be better, if you want your relationships to be different, then you make different choices. If every single day I get up and I'm complaining about I want to lose weight, I want to get in shape, I want to get my blood sugars under control, but then I still lay in the bed and make the same decisions over and over and over and over again, nothing's going to change. I have to be the change agent. Nobody on the outside can do it. I can't blame my mom for giving me this DNA. I have to deal with it and move forward. I can't blame my mom for giving me treats when I was a kid. I have to deal with it as an adult and move forward. So now it's time for you to put your big girl panties on, be an adult, and walk forward in the light that you need. If you can't motivate yourself to do it,
Sophie
then
is
get yourself an
overrated.
accountability partner. Maybe my friend will call me and say, "Hey, did you walk today? Did you do this today? Did you do that today?" Or you get a therapist to say, "Hey, these are the things, this is the trouble that I'm having in being an adult and making adult decisions. And so can you through my life or help me to move forward in my life?" But what you can't do is sit there and say, "Oh, well, because I drank too much in my teens, now I have this issue and I can't do this and I can't do that." Well, you can change, you can make better decisions for the future. So how are you going to start tomorrow with making better choices? So what else is it that you need to do? Like there's nothing we can do. You can tell us your whole story from all the way back from birth till now. None of that matters. What matters is March 1st forward. That's where it starts to matter. So those are the changes you need to do. Motivate yourself. Find a different crew of people to be with. Find other things to do that are positive that can get you moving forward. Because now you're still sitting in the car in that childhood dream, being mad at yourself for not accomplishing the dreams that you had there. Okay, now it's time to see what dreams you can still accomplish at this age and move forward with it. Hold yourself accountable and move forward from where you are now. February 29th don't even count anymore. We're done with today. What can you do March 1st to move forward? So that's all I have for you.
All right.
Christmas, love reading, Bonnie. That's all you. I can't do it.
Who are we doing now?
I don't know who's next, Timba. Oh, well, he gave us a list of people way back. I think Oksana, isn't it?
Angelica. All right, Angelica, are you here?
Angelica? Wait, where did I get Oksana from? Is that a real person? Oh, it is. Okay. I'm like, wait, I know I saw it.
Welcome.
Angelica, oh, you're welcome, Venus. Angelica, are you here? Yes. Oksana and Vanessa.
Got it. Thanks, Timba.
Yeah, thank you. Angelica.
Listen, you know I call that name 3 times.
Angelica's here.
General. Angelica wants a general
A
reading.
general. Okay, Angelica.
Okay, so immediately I got an image of you, Angelica. I see you on a cliff. Your higher power is saying, jump, I'll catch you. And you're afraid to jump. You're scared to make this decision, to take this leap, to take the next step. You're at a high cliff and they're saying, jump. All you see is the bottom. You think you're gonna crash down on the rocks and end it. But they're saying if you jump, I'll catch you. I'll be your wings. I'll float you over to the other side where you need to be. So you're on this cliff. You're as far as you can go in this decision on this part of where you are in your life. You're ready to transition over. They're showing me the world card. So you're ready to transition over. You still have your foot back here in this world, and they're trying, and your higher power is trying to move you to the other side. So what is it that is what? They're showing me the 4 swords, and 4 swords in this case is your anxiety and your fear. They're saying jump. I can hear your higher power saying jump, I'll catch you. You just need to take that step forward, take some action steps and move, 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 move. If you don't know what to do or what that action step is, this is what you can say. What is my next step? Go to your higher power, however you pray, however you contact them. What is my next step? How can I move forward productively? How can I wait productively? What is my next step? You need to start moving forward. You've kind of laid down your power, and you're kind of like, I don't know what I should do. I don't know where I should go. They're saying, go ahead and jump. We're ready to catch you. We're waiting on you. You're not waiting on us. We've told you a yes. We've told you to move forward. We've told you you're ready, and you are just not moving. You're just standing there at the edge of the cliff saying, I don't have anywhere to go. You do have somewhere to go. Trust in your higher power. And if you can't trust in your higher power, maybe you need a different higher power. You know what I'm saying? So I'm just saying, like, how can you believe in something and then think that they won't help you or that they won't catch you? And I understand that because I've had that, I've side-eyed my people like, wait, why you want me to do that? But it's just because I want to know why. Not, what I'm saying? Why do you want me to do it? Where are you telling me to go? Where are we going? And they're saying, jump, I'll catch you. Are you ready to go? A leap of faith, exactly. Yes, Umber, today's leap day, leap of faith. So go ahead and do what you're supposed to do so that you can move forward. So, or stay at the cliff and just starve.
And once you leap forward, there's a lot of good on that other side. You've just got to have faith and trust, because I do see a very strong soulmate, possibly a twin flame here. But it's in divine timing. So you have to take the steps.
Virgil, yes, you should go ahead with her and a taxi driver and the 12 kids. He's just being funny in the chat, Miss Bonnie.
Oh,
he comes
okay.
with his little jokes.
Whoa.
We just left him in the chat.
All right, Miss Sheri.
Okay, so I got the 8 of Hearts, the 6 of Hearts, and the 3 of Hearts. So hearts are cups. And cups for me are things that are filled with abundance. And what this is telling me is that you tend to move in through life with your feelings, and you think with your feelings and not with your logical thoughts. So you tend, and it appears to me that sometimes by doing things through feeling instead of logic, that you get yourself into situations that you probably shouldn't be in. Okay, so my 8 of Hearts is there's flirtation, there's romance, there's a physical connection with something, someone, or something like that. My 6 is there's loyalty and faith in this matter, that you believe in being loyal to another person, sometimes to a fault, like you forget to put yourself in that, and you put the person that you have feelings for above yourself. Stop that. And my 3 of hearts is that your wishes and your deep desires are going to be coming true. But you do a lot of your transactions through life with feeling, with your heart, and you wear it on your sleeve quite well, ma'am.
I can relate. It's okay. It happens.
It's okay. Nobody's here to judge. Nobody's here to judge.
No judging.
So,
correct. Yeah.
But this is saying that like you have so much love to give, and sometimes you might be giving it to the wrong person. So just be careful with that.
Yep.
That's my
Hey,
down
Lewis.
and dirty.
Hi, Lewis.
Is it Angelique? Hey, Lewis, how are you? Angelique, did you just turn
Hello,
down something at work, a
Birmingham fan.
project or a promotion or something? Because they're showing me you turned down something. It's a heart, so it may have been a romantic something too. But did you turn something down just recently, Miss Angelica?
Squirrel.
Said no
We
to
have-
something. So what did you say no to? Was it a promotion?
Is that
or a
Dr.
position
Ola
or what?
again? Twat waffle. This is twat. This is waffle in American Sign Language. So Miss Virgil, because you are a twat waffle. Go fuck yourself. Really?
Wait,
Go
what?
fucking. Are you kidding me?
Wait a minute. What? Show me the symbol for twat again.
Sheri, don't
What?
hold back.
As in a
Waffle. You are a fucking twat
I'm doing
waffle.
time out. Y'all is silly.
Okay, next we have Jazz. Are
Oh, wait
you
a minute.
here,
Miss
Jazz?
Angelica is asking my question. What did you turn down, Angelica? Was it a job or was it a relationship? Because you're regretting that you're turning it down and you're wondering if you made a good decision or if you made a bad decision. And they're saying it was just a decision. It didn't meet your needs at the time, and you're wondering if something better is going to come around again. Something different will come. Better or worse is for you to decide, but something different is going to come. But you have to think about you as a unit and not everybody else. You seem to be, oh, well, if I do this, then I can't, and then I can't do this for this person. I can't do this for that person. I can't do this for that person. You're missing opportunities because you're thinking about everybody else and not yourself. And they're saying in the grand scheme of it all, who's going to take care of you? When you get old and we ain't got no more Social Security, what you gonna do? Who gonna take care of you? Who gonna pay your bills? Who gonna come over and feed you and do all those things? You're worried about everybody else around you. Who's worrying about you? And so they said you need to be making your decisions based on what's for your highest and greatest good, not what's most convenient for everybody else. Otherwise, you're going to always be in this situation where you're regretting not doing something or taking something off. Job and love offer. Dang, wait a minute, you had a job and a love offer that you
You are brave.
Listen, it's 5 people in this chat right now that'll fight you over a love offer. 5 people right now that'll just go for blows with you. Like, wait, you had a man who wanted you and you said no?
Oh, here we go again.
Oh, remember that guy that used to pop into our readings like a long time ago, Angie? What the hell was that person's name? I think it's the same guy because they're from England. Virgil,
Yeah,
remember?
Yeah. He just changes his name. That's why he's the one who's talking about the taxi cab and the 12 wives. That's what I told him. Go ahead, Charles, all of them. Okay, so that's the best advice I can give you is that you need to make a decision based on you. And even the reason you turned down the love offer, I think had to do with outside people and not necessarily for your highest and greatest good. Like maybe it would have required you. Did somebody tell her she was going to relocate or move? Did somebody say that for her? Maybe it would have required you to move or relocate to another place. And you're like, oh, but these people need me. These people need me. These people are self-sufficient and they're not attached to you. Like it ain't like their kidney operating from your kidney. They are a unit in themselves. Adults have to learn how to be adults. You can't be, listen, my higher power came to me one time and told me, look, you're keeping these people from learning their lessons every time you rescue them. Hands off. Hands off. If you fall on your face, you fall on your face, your teeth fall out, you need to go to the dentist and get it fixed because Angie can't help you. And so what they're saying is you need to, this man has
What?
Mama.
Oh my
What are
God.
you doing with
Yeah,
that?
you
Why
should
would
have
you
let
want to
her
be
know. You
involved
should
in that? Girl, you are worth way more than that. What the?
no, but
Don't
listen,
walk
this
away
guy just
from
Take
contacted
that
me and
off.
he said he had a
This thing
6-year-old
with
and a
Virgil,
10-year-old.
like
I started talking
this,
to him immediately. Immediately. So that's a good
every
reason that you
pin
turned
and
down his. But what was the offer to be his nanny?
Oh
What
my.
what was the job offer that you said no to? But even though you're saying that he has all that, you're still pining over him and you're still thinking about it. Like you're saying that to us, but it still came up in your energy. So you're still thinking about, was it a bad decision? You're still thinking about him. Even though you're telling us, oh, blah, 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 it still came up in your energy as something that you're thinking about. Was it the right decision? So yeah, like they said, it wasn't good. It's your choice. Something else is going to come around, but you decide whether it's good or bad. All right, now we're ready for the next person.
Okay. Jazz, are you here? You were next. Jazz, and then hang on, let me scroll back. Oksana and Vanessa. Yep, there we go.
hello, Miss Wonder Twin.
Oh, okay. I'll never remember that. I'm lucky to remember who's next. Jazz. All right, I don't think Jazz is. There's Oksana. Let's do Oksana. Oksana. You're welcome, Angelica. Oksana, angels and spirit guides. What message do you have?
Nothing like rockets. Rockets, red glare. Grown ass man, I have not gotten to your tea, and I am really,
They
really
specifically
sorry.
asked for Bonnie, so go ahead with your bad.
You don't want to do a love reading? Come on.
Fuck no.
Look at my face.
Fuck.
Oh my goodness. Okay, so you're looking for romance. The first
I
card
have
that came
romance.
out is divine timing. Can't push it, can't rush it, don't try. It will happen when you're ready, according to the universe, not according to you. Angels, Oksana, what else can you tell me about Oksana? Oksana.
Do it.
Thank you,
This Linda
Alicia.
is
They
so
are
funny.
Alicia inspired.
What?
She told me she loved my glasses. I told her they were Alicia inspired.
Gotcha.
At least you
Okay,
got some
but
nice
you do
glasses.
You do have new love coming, okay? And when it gets there, you're supposed to take that leap of faith. It'll be a new opportunity. But again, the first card was divine timing. So what we've been saying to everybody all day long is work on yourself. Do your own shadow work. Then when the universe sees all that, then they will reward you. Then they will move you forward. Can't just sit there and wait for it.
So can I chime in on the shadow work part?
Right ahead.
Okay, so to be clear on what shadow work is, I mean, it's one thing to tell somebody what shadow work is, but do they know what shadow work is? So there's a big difference, and shadow work is when you look at the things that happen to you as a human that people have or you have sold yourself saying, I'm not worthy or I'm not good enough. It's digging into that box, finding that little thing that you don't ever want to deal with and dealing with it and finding out why it's like that. Why am I feeling like that? So gentlemen, sorry about this, but as women, we are shamed about menstruation, right? So you go to another female, you're on your period, and you're like, oh, I don't have anything, like I have no protection. So you secretly, oh, can I? And I'm just using this as an example. Hey, Bonnie, do you happen to have a tampon? Because I started my period. We are stifled for something that is totally fucking normal in our bodies. But why are we stifled? Because society has told us that it is not a good thing. So when you're looking at that and you're like, why am I feeling ashamed of my body and what it's doing in my body? Then that's what the shadow work is. When you find somebody who's like, girl, here, I got your tampon right here. Yes, I love my body. I have menstruation and it is a good thing because I am female and the universe has blessed me with this moon cycle. And it is a beautiful thing. So there's a difference between being ashamed of something and then being okay with something. And that the tampon and the menstruation, that's just a sample. Mine was my parents always telling me that I was stupid and I would never be anything. And I had to deal with that shadow. And I sold my parents back that damn receipt because fuck them. I am something and I am doing something. So that's shadow work. So people think that shadow work is like, oh, is that dark? It's dealing with your inner being. No, but a lot of people get it really confused.
Well, and it's my bad. We were explaining it earlier today, so in my head, I've already talked about it.
Yeah.
So thank you for doing that. Yeah,
you are
it's about
so wonderful.
Dealing with your demons, so to speak.
I've named
what is it inside of you?
I've named
Always
my demons.
Ask yourself when you get triggered by something, stop and ask yourself why. What is it that is wounded that's causing me to react? And then go even further and continue the why, until you get to the root. That's shadow work. That's working on yourself.
Right? Exactly. I just quit my job and I'm falling. There's a thing out it's from Luna and Saul and it's a workbook. I think it's free on a PDF. I can't remember, but it's Luna and Saul and it's a workbook that you can print off and it's like journaling and they'll ask you questions. I'm telling you, I've done this book and there's questions in there where I'm all, fuck this book, and I've thrown it across the room, and then I've gone back a couple days later and picked it up and I've dealt with that shadow. So there's lots of things out there. I have a friend who has an app that is called Transitional Magic and it works on shadow work. So even though I'm done with this one, I've always got stuff going on. So
yeah, it's peeling. It's what we used to call peeling the onion. There's always going to be another layer. Yeah,
absolutely.
Like I said, them layers got to come find me because I ain't going to look for nothing in the past. If you want me, come get me in the present. I can't change nothing in the past. You need to come get me in the present. My guides know if you want her to deal with something in the past, you got to bring it to the future because she ain't coming.
And that's exactly what's happening. I am actually dating somebody right now. I've been dating him. Oh my God, it's been 2 months now. And there's things that have popped up that he sent me a text. He's like, good morning, beautiful. And for me, I'm like, bleh, because I had an ex that was fucking toxic. And he would text me every morning and say, good morning, beautiful. So that is something that I'm working on. And now my human sits there and says, good morning, sexy bitch, because he knows when he says, good morning, beautiful, and it's the first thing I read, I'm all, But again, I'm working to get past that because he's like, ain't that about a bitch? I can't call you beautiful. It's not that you can't call me beautiful. It's waking up and seeing that going, oh my God, is that creeper? And Angie watched me suffer through that horrible relationship. And now I have something that's healthier, but I'm the one that's got my shadows that I'm trying to deal with. So shadow work is constant.
We all have shadows. Everybody has shadows. Heck, I'm 65. I still have shadows. Okay.
Yes, ma'am.
It never goes away. And just when you think you've dealt with it, something else comes up. So,
And that's why I don't go get them. You're look, get what one is 5,000 more. This a never ending cycle. Look, Jesus,
Is
I can't do
never.
it. I can't do
oh God, I love you, Angie.
But
All
right,
right.
you're right.
Emma,
If
who's
it didn't
next?
come up into my face, I wouldn't be dealing with it. I mean, who would have thought, saying some good morning beautiful would like be like, fuck, don't say that.
Yeah,
Right?
exactly. Lake House K. Lake House
Oh, that's our
K.
next group. Did you finish Miss Oksana? Because I have a little bit about it. She's not gonna like it, but I'll tell her.
Oh, go ahead, do it. Yeah, go for it.
So, Miss Oksana, in a relationship, you just kind of lay down and just become like a rug. You just let them,
Walk all over
you
the floor.
are so giving and so loving in a relationship, but you do not really, and I don't want to say the word they're saying over to me over is you lose kind of yourself, the value of yourself. You give, 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 give. They can say what they want to say. They can do what they want to say as long as they love me, love me, love me, or it appears that they love me, or I have somebody to be attached to. You give too much and receive too little. And then you don't want to speak up because they show me you as a wilting flower. Like you want to be a
I
bright,
just
beautiful
saw
sunflower,
that.
but you keep wilting down. You keep
What is
wilting
that?
down and letting them burn you with their words. Oh, the food's not done, it's it, not enough, it's not seasoned right. I told you I didn't like this. And so you cater to them, but they don't have to cater to you. They can beat you down with their words. They could be inconsistent, inconsiderate. They could be disrespectful, and you'll take it because it's somebody to hold on to. It's somebody to talk to. And so you're chasing love, but love is running from you because you're letting the person who does not have love for you walk all over you. They're just walking all over you. And so you're really wanting to be in a romantic relationship, but you're taking anything. It's like me saying, "Oh, I really want to be a movie star, or I really want to be a great actress," but then Pornhub calls, and I'll just take that because that's as close as I can get to being a great actress. I'm acting at least. You know what I'm saying? So you're settling for less than what you desire or what you want. And so instead of just settling for whatever man that comes, say no. Like I know I'll say no in a minute. Absolutely not. That's no, no, no. My no so strong it come out before my look. Sometimes I don't even know if I know the word yes. I just say no. No, no thank you.
Where
No,
is
thank you.
that? Where is that? Oh, you're not in control. I was like, where's the commercial?
Right.
But no.
No, don't do it. No. And so until you say, listen, if I have to tell somebody more than once that I'm a lady, then we don't need to talk no more. I'm a lady. Did you hear me say I'm a lady? And then if you can't respect that I am a lady, then we can't be together. I'm not gonna keep telling you I'm a lady. I'm not gonna keep telling you you can't talk to me like that. If you don't know the difference between talking to me, talking to your boy, and talking to one of your family members that's your cousin, you don't talk to all of us the same. You don't talk to me the same way to them. You don't come to me and be like and talk to me the same way. I don't talk to you the same way I talk to my girl, so you're not gonna come to me. There's a respect level that you have to demand in a relationship, and you're not demanding it. You're taking it because it's somebody present. So until you demand more, you're not going to receive more because the universe is saying, well, that's what you go take, that's what you go get. It's like saying, I want more, I want to make more money, but not saying how much you want to make. Well, if you make $5,000, if you make $25,000 now, and I give you 25,010, that's more, but that's not what you meant. Mean what you say and say what you mean. So demand more and you'll receive more. As soon as you start swatting them away like flies, then you'll get what you want. You'll find the love that you want.
Exactly.
But you have to first value the package that you're in.
I'm going to jump in for a second and just say, other people learn how to treat you by how you treat yourself. So if you're treating yourself less and accepting less, that's all you're ever going to get. You have to set your standards, and you deserve it. So, don't settle. There's no word called settle in my life anymore.
Just settles. I don't.
Yeah.
Let me tell you how strong my no is and my at the last 3 weeks in class, they done gave me a love reading. I just be like, they be like, well, who is this person? I'd be like, I don't know. I don't know. I know exactly who they're talking about because I've already said it's no. You either change this person and make him right, or it's just not gonna happen. They keep everybody's reading the same person. Everybody's asking the same question. Who's this person? Who's this person? I know exactly who it is. You know what he can do? Go straight to hell. It's not happening. You either we either meet eye to eye. We either meet here, or he can go back there. I don't need to be in love that bad. I will say no until you get him right. I know what I want. Obviously, he don't know what he wants, and I'm not taking less than that. So look, and so listen, I've even had dreams where they're saying you're running from love. No, I'm running from that person. So until you get him right, don't come talk to me. And I've even told my guys, don't talk about it, be about it. You want this person to be my person, then you need to drop him upside the head, not me. Roll him down a couple flights of stairs until he get it together. I am the person that you're trying to match this person with, so get him together, because I'm not saying yes until you get him right. I know what I want. I'm not taking any less, not even from my guys. My guys have used all these other people to get this message to me. The answer is still no. Get him right, then come talk to me. I don't have to just because you said, my guys, Angie, you need to call him. I'll chew glass before I pick up that phone. Chew glass before I pick up the phone.
Are we talking?
I love your dedication.
Exactly. Oh, no, not that guy. Absolutely not. Absolutely not that guy. Some other person. I'll chew glass before I do it.
Okay. Oh, man. Okay.
I love you, Miss Angie.
We all love Angie. I forgot. Oh, Lake House K.
Oh no, Oksana said, Bonnie, do you feel this new love is coming this year? Did you tell her it was gonna be new love?
I said divine timing. Remember, I showed you that. That was the first card that came out. Divine.
She didn't hear none of that. All she heard was new love.
She's new love. After you do the work and it's divine timing, you cannot make that happen any faster. Sweet cheeks.
All right, who's next?
Lake House K, but I haven't seen anybody by that name. So next after Lake House K.
I'm just about to start reading people in the chat. Just blah, blah, blah.
Blah, blah, blah. Vanessa, are you here? Baby doll face. Tiffany. Vanessa, baby doll face. Vanessa, yeah. Oksana, you're welcome. Vanessa.
Okay, baby doll face.
Baby doll face. Okay, baby doll face, you're up because you responded. Did you have
what
a
was your
question?
Baby doll face? I immediately saw baby doll face get out of a car and get on a motorcycle. She's ready to go on a solo journey. Like, I don't know. I wish I could show it to you here, but they're showing it to me. So I see you getting on a motorcycle, going on a solo journey. You're like ready to just be you unapologetically. And I see your guides, your higher power cheering you on, like, go, 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 go. This is your journey. This is your life. You see you in a brand new way. You are feeling yourself, as they say. You are really feeling it. Like my skin popping, my hair nice. I'm ready for opportunities that are coming my way. I'm not letting anybody hold me back. Like you got out of the car because it was too many seats in there for other people to come along on your journey. You said, no, this is my time. This me. I'm on this motorcycle. I'm taking this journey alone. I don't need no passengers. I don't need nobody hanging on. I don't need no weights. I don't need nobody telling me what to do. I am moving forward on my journey and I'm ready to do what I'm supposed to do. Are you trying to get into the healthcare field, or do you work in the healthcare field because you're either about to have a career change or you're thinking about having a career change because they keep saying healthcare, healthcare, healthcare? Exactly. Okay. So, hey, angels, are you trying to get into the healthcare field because they're showing me a stethoscope? So if you are, it's a good choice. It's a good walk. Like, I feel like you had a couple other choices and they're not even showing me the other choices. They're showing me healthcare because that's the way you should go. You said yes, you're in a customer service job, but are you trying to get into healthcare? Because they're saying, oh, you're trying to get into customer service or healthcare. They're saying it's a good way to go. Whatever you were thinking about doing in order to get in there, because they're showing me there's many opportunities. Like they're showing me you're here and you can go this way, you can go this way, you can go this way, you can go there's so many ways you can break into it once you decide what you want to do in healthcare. I don't know if you thought about being a nurse, but they're making it seem like you would be a very good nurse. You seem to be caring and nurturing in a way that like they're showing me the balance of the money and the care. Like you would be very good at it because you seem to be nurturing and you would be in it for the care of it, not the money of it. So they're showing me that if that's what you were thinking, you should go that route. If you were thinking about going to school, or if you're at the beginning, like, oh, I'm a CNA or I want to be a CNA, and then take the next step and the next step and the next step, you just need to start the journey to do that and get into the medical field because they're showing me much success in it. And I even see balloons, like maybe you're going to have a graduation or something. Like if you decide to go to school, there's balloons being released because there's a graduation. And I see yellow balloons. Yellow for me is infinite possibilities, which is sunshine and joy. So there's good news that is coming for you on the career front if that's the direction you go. If you choose another direction, I don't know, but that's how your higher power is showing it to me, is that that would be good for you. Do you have littles? Because I think this would be good for them too. I mean, bar. Oh, you make ball arches, but you're not trying to get into healthcare because they're showing me healthcare. Like that's the route you should go. Oh, you make balloon arches. I'm like, okay, balloon. Listen.
I didn't want to touch it.
What? You make balls on arches. Got it. Okay, that's what the balloons are. That's what the thing that's going around are. So is that your side job and you're thinking about doing something else too? Like the healthcare is what they're showing me strong. But I mean, that could be something more, but they're showing me that it's okay. So you're not thinking about getting into healthcare. You want to do your job full time, your balloon thing full time. I don't know what the yes is to. Oh, you want to do both. So you're already in healthcare or you're pursuing toward healthcare? Because I see it exactly, Miss Pam, dirty mind. Because I see healthcare, I see a graduation or I see a celebration. This is a celebration of you. So both are, oh, that's why you have so many different options. And they're showing me now that that's where your focus needs to be, is on the healthcare in some capacity. Okay, that's what I got for you.
Pam, how would you know?
Because we were talking about ball arches.
Who knows what that is?
I don't know.
What I have here,
right, Kita?
you didn't ask for romance, so I was just going with whatever. Is that there's something that you have to forgive, and I don't know if it's you or somebody else, but it's like you're owed an apology, and that you're not being appreciated for the stuff you're doing. And there's something else coming along, and they're saying, take the leap of faith. Got the Fool card. It might not happen until the fall, but what they're saying is plant the seeds in the spring and be confident about it. Okay. That's what I got. Sheri, tag, you're it.
So I found it quite interesting that when I pulled my, again, playing deck of cards, I got 9, 10, and 8. So 8, 9, 10, very interesting for me. I'm not into numerology. I kind of wish I was, so I could more elaborate on that, but I thought, that's very, very cool. Anyways, I
What
did
were the
get the
numbers?
9, 10, 8. So it's like a path. So I did get the 9 of clubs, the 10 of spades, and the 8 of hearts. And the 9 of clubs is about, like, it says lush greenery and bringing that, and for me, bringing in greenery is money, so it's like lush greenery, reaping the rewards of your hard work, making sense of your path. But then the 10 of spades is like a death or a death or something that is kind of devastating. So whatever it is, you've moved past it, or a change is coming. So to me, the death card or death is change, because the old is gone and the new is coming. And then on the Eight of Hearts, it says flirtation, young love, tender emotions, and a physical love. So it could be that you had and I don't do love readings. I just ask for it to be a general reading, that you see something on the horizons, an old relationship is gone, and now you're moving into a new relationship and it is coming for you. But I think that's very,
I
very
like her
interesting.
comment where she says, daughter's father hurt, not that he hurt her, that she's healing. She knows that she's
She's
not
still
ready for
healing.
that step. She's so laser
That must
focused
be,
on her career right now. She's like, my money is my man right now. I'm about this cash. And when
yeah,
I get
that's what
to where I need to be, then we'll talk about it. But right now she's not thinking about it. She is so
But a
and
relationship doesn't have to be romantic.
oh, but
true.
no, I was gonna say she's so pretty that they are looking at her. The guys are looking at her, but she like whatever. She don't even see them. They could literally be a tree standing there, and she don't even see them because she's so focused on where she wants to be, and she knows that a
He was
relationship
abusive.
might take her out of her focus point. And she's like, let me stay where I need
Yep.
to be. Let me stay in my zone. Let me do what's better for me, so my baby can see me better. Like I get so much love and so much
Mhm,
intention
mhm,
from
mhm.
you moving forward on your future, and so much focus that it don't matter. He could come as a tornado and you will walk right through it like you don't even see it. You do
Yep.
not give a damn about love right now. You know what you want. That's where you're moving toward. And you're like, nope, don't do it. Don't do it. I'm not doing it. Exactly. Reach my
Goals first.
I
Work on
love it. I
you.
love it. I'm so happy for you. And but they looking at you, just so you know, they looking at you. You like, I don't see them. I don't see them.
All right. Next would be
Is it
Kay.
seashells
Is
or
that
was it somebody? It was Kay, wasn't it?
Kay showed up because we had asked for her earlier. So
True.
Kay, and I heard it was a general. Okay, may I have a
Oh, money,
money reading? Angie, this is you.
money, 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 money,
Angie,
money, money,
go, go, go.
money. I love money. Let's see what she's talking
I'll
about.
sit this one out.
It said, okay, money, money, money. Okay, I was just trying to make sure I saw it correctly because they show me you at an office at a desk or working and you're not happy there. You're daydreaming about what you want to be doing. So I don't know if you want to start your own business. Is that what you're trying to do? And you're just at this job daydreaming like, I don't want to be here. I don't want to do this. So when Miss Becky come over and she'd be like, did you finish that report? You'd be like, no, I ain't have time to do it. You ain't even typing on your computer. I ain't have time to do it. You just are not motivated to be where you are because you know where you want to be. You just are trying to figure out how to make the money match what your ambition is. So your folk, you know what you want, you don't know where to start. And so what I would tell you is to tell you, like you can do, we used to have to do this in school. We would take a word and we would write it down, then we would make little um, uh, arrows out from it and see what that led to. So, okay, maybe I want to be a musician. Okay, how can I be a musician? Do I want to play in a band? Do I want to sing? Do I want to teach music? Do I want to learn? Do I need to learn how to play? So music is the middle, and then all these little branches branch out. And so what you need to do is, what is my next step? Where should I be focusing? Where should I be going? Because you don't seem to you don't seem to know how to get where you are. So this is what I would say. This is what I want. What is my next step to getting there? Not, I may not know, they may not reveal every single step. What is my next step to getting there? So the money is sitting there waiting on you, but you're like, how do I get to the money? I see the money, but where is it coming? Where should I go? And so you're trying to get to the money, but you don't know where to go. And so for one, you're just not happy at the job. You about
I'm
you one
validating that.
comment, you one comment from somebody catching them paws. You know, you done had it with these people. You ready to walk out, but you know that you need this job in order until you get to where you're supposed to be. Am I correct, Kay? Like, is that what is going on? You're frustrated in the space that you are, and sometimes our higher power frustrates us to motivate us to move forward into our own capacity or to make a change that we need to get somewhere else. So that's what we're trying to see, like, or that's what I'm trying to see. Are you to the point where you're just ready to walk out and do something else and you just need to know which steps to take? Or are you just, no, that's where you are. You're frustrated and you're ready to move on. And so this is your higher power frustrating you until you take those steps or until you decide that you're going to make a move. Like if I want to do this, all I have to do is turn on the camera and get in front of it and do it. So all those fears have to take a side, have to take a back seat to you just getting forward and moving forward and doing it.
You know, when you were talking, what I was seeing was that the yellow brick road, and it was going back and forth
Yeah.
and back and
Yeah.
forth.
So your money, the money's there. You just got to decide or start taking the journey to get there. Like they're showing me the food car. You just got again take that leap of faith, get yourself out there and get the moving. You're wanting somebody. You're thinking that your higher power is going to come in and be like, hey, get up, go to this building. Mr. Johnson's going to be there. When you talk to Mr. Johnson, tell him you want to do this. He's going to give you the funding. He's going to do that. No, it's not going to be like that. You got to start. You got to start taking the first step to at least to decide what is it that I want to do. What is the next thing I want to do? How much money do I need to make my ends meet? What hours do I want? Do I want to be in office? Do I want to be at home? Do I want a long commute? Do I want to travel? You have to decide all those things, and you haven't decided all those things. So since you haven't decided or even put out there what you want, the universe doesn't know what to give to you. They're sitting there holding the money, and they just like, well, like this your money right here. It's just sitting there in your higher power's hand, but they don't know which road to take you want to get there because you haven't decided what you want to do or even given them like three possibilities. Oh, I could be a doctor. I could be a ventriloquist. I could be a comedian. You haven't even given them three options for them to kind of try to navigate you to. So what is it that you want? Don't lay down your power and say, oh, well, whatever it is they want, or how can I make more money? What is it that you want to do? I want to do this every single day. Like I told them yesterday, I dedicated 200 hours to being live last year, in addition to working my full job and my part-time job, because this is what I want to do. And you got to put the sweat in to make it happen. So what is it that you want to do in order to make this happen? How are you
Sweat
preparing
equity.
yourself? Or are you just sitting there and thinking that your higher power is going to come and walk you through the whole process? What is it that you want to do? Give them something to do. It's a co-creation. It's not a dictatorship. Because you're thinking like, well, what does my higher power want me to do? What if they tell you they want you to go to a convent and be a nun? Let me tell you what I'm telling my people. No, penis is important. No, thank you. I'm not. There you go. So you have to decide what you want to do, because if you want them to just decide, what if you don't like what they decide? So you got to give them something to work with.
Good point. Yeah, you have to tell them what you want and they'll find a way to get there.
Okay. You have to have a starting point. Sheri, do you have anything for her?
I do. I got the Jack of Hearts, which was again self-pampering. So make sure you're taking care of yourself. The Six of Clubs, which is like, and that's why I was saying, Angie, I'm validating because it's talking about clearing paths, clearing your pathways. And then my Ace of Diamonds is the money and abundance and new opportunities and a shift in luck, but you have to clear these pathways to get to that. And you can't just sit idly by and wait for it. Exactly what Angie was saying. That's what I'm like, all I'm going to do is validate what you're saying. And that's it.
All right, who's next?
I'm just validating Angie.
Come on, people, let's move it. Kay, you're not saying anything, so either we were completely wrong or we hit a nerve.
My mind.
Everyone's still Vanessa, Tiffany, Amillis, Mommy Matters.
That's Mommy Matters is Cassie.
Come on, people. If
okay.
you're not saying you're in here, we just gotta go to the next person. I see seashells
I
in here. I
know,
see Crystal in here.
I
I'm
know
just gonna keep it moving. What we're not gonna do is call you
Cassie's
to
in
the
here. Cassie's in here.
Vanessa's here.
Okay, Miss
Okay, there's
Vanessa. All right,
Vanessa.
what's your question, Vanessa? Tiffany, Amelia's Mommy Matters. Y'all better be ready. Y'all better be ready. We calling your name one more time, then we leaving. Amelia, if I'm not reading, you already left now. But the rest of them can.
All right, Vanessa, did you have a question?
Mommy Matters is
Mommy
here.
Matters? General. Okay. Thank you, Angel Spirit. Vanessa. What for Vanessa's greatest?
She posted the list about 5 times on the screen on up here.
Vanessa Cartwright. Vanessa Cartwright. Okay, what I've got and what I'm seeing is that your guides are giving you a new perspective on something. They're showing you the truth about, and I don't know if this is relationship because I don't have anything else coming out yet. Angels, Vanessa Cartwright. Can you give me anything else for Vanessa Cartwright? Okay, here we go. Ooh. Okay. Achieving your goals. You're in progress. And progress. Summer. You're going to take a step towards your goals in the summertime. And there's something here about family. Hang on. Vanessa, are you married? In a relationship? Have children? Need to be planting seeds. They want you to use your intuition more. I've got this, somebody's watching you. You have grown daughters. Okay. I've got that somebody's watching you. And not everything is as it seems. Do you have a Pisces in your life?
Forbid.
Pisces? What?
I said, God forbid. Married a Pisces. I dated a Pisces. I will not do that again.
Something you're fighting about, you're fighting with yourself over something. What are you fighting with yourself? Yeah, they're giving me intuitive cards. You need to use your intuition. Listen to your gut. I'm gonna let you guys take it from here. I'm getting the same thing over. Miss Angie. Miss Sheri.
Okay, I got the Four of Spades, which implies there's been pain, or you're going through some pain, and I'm seeing it more of an emotional pain than a physical pain, like a loss of something, like something was moved and there's a great loss and you're kind of stuck in that pain. That just sometimes that it affects you in certain ways that it's like I see you in a bed on a Saturday and you don't want to get out of your room or get out of your pajamas, which is completely normal. I do that myself, but it's how frequently you continue to do it. How frequently you linger in that space. Then I received the Queen of Diamonds, and the Queen of Diamonds tells me that you have a female partner, whether it's your, you said daughters and sister. So whether it's a female partner that's a very strong influence on you that helps you get through these times, and that you very much cherish those relationships with those particular women. And it's a good thing to have that tribe of women and have that camaraderie. It's very important specifically for you because they have that empathy. I'm not saying that they're empaths. I'm saying that they have that empathy and they understand. Then I have the Five of Hearts, which then tells me that there's health in your family and in what you have to offer, and that these sad times will pass. But it's just going to take time for you. But if you stay in that moment and you stay in that pain and that dark spot, then you won't be able to move forward. So allow your tribe, your friends, your female energy, your feminine power. Oh, yeah.
That's
okay.
one.
That's the anniversary.
Tomorrow's going to be painful. Ooh.
Okay.
Anniversaries.
So, yeah. It's okay to be in that pain, but depend on the other people around you because you'll get through it. You'll definitely get through that. Ouch.
Ouch. That's really tough.
Yeah, that's very tough. And I'm sorry that you've had to go through that. It's got to be excruciatingly painful.
And right now it's got to be extremely painful. Anniversaries.
Yep. But know that you have people around you. Take that time in the bed on Saturday. Don't get up tomorrow. Stay in your fucking pajamas, drink tea, watch TV. I mean, masturbate. Whatever the fuck you want to do it. Because it's your fucking pain. It's yours to keep and to move through. And depend on the people around you. And yes, I said what I said.
It's okay. Okay.
We can move on. I don't think mine was going to be as gentle as that, so I'm just going to go.
We need to be gentle tonight with this person.
The next person.
Okay.
Sending you good vibes.
Well, I'm glad that made you laugh, Miss Vanessa, because I don't have anybody that I know of in my family that has successfully committed suicide, but I can tell you that my 23-year-old son was found hanging in a closet when he was 13. He's still with us. I mean, obviously he's 23, so I get part of that, but not all of it.
My son didn't commit suicide that I'm aware of, but I did lose a son. So I do understand grief big time. Yeah. So I know that right now you're in a lot of pain. Understand that I'm sure you already recognize that pain comes in waves. And the further away you get from the event, the waves get further apart. Anniversaries and firsts are difficult.
Birthdays.
What?
I said anniversaries and birthdays.
Anniversaries and birthdays are really tough. No, I'm sorry you're dealing with that. I mean, it's not
Why are you
easy,
sorry?
but you do
Oh,
get
yeah.
through it.
Yeah.
Okay, shall we move on, ladies?
Virgil, when you have a
feel
female
like-
yoni, you can talk on that
Okay,
subject.
Linda says there was nothing you could have done to prevent it. You know, that was the contract that person made coming in here.
Can you have a love reading? Nope, not by me. Go, Bonnie, go.
A love reading. Who's wanting love reading?
Tiffany Jones.
Tiffany Jones. Tiffany Jones. Angel Spirit Guides. We're talking to Tiffany Jones about love. Tiffany Jones. Tiffany Jones.
Have you tried this yet, Angie? It's a
I
lip
don't want to dip my
balm.
finger in anything. I don't
No,
want to dip
it's-
my finger
Jones.
in.
It's got a little applicator. Look,
No, I'm definitely
not a-
gonna lose that.
it, Poopy, it comes at the lid and it sticks right in there.
You want me doing that while I'm driving?
And you can tell me for her greatest thing.
I do it when I'm driving.
It's cute, but what is it? What is the company?
It's called, it's a bee balm.
It's cute. Oh.
It's bee balm. This is made of honey, and they have one watermelon and strawberry.
Oh, this is Burt's
And-
Bees, but I don't know. I've never even seen that.
It's really, really moisturizing. Since I've
Have
been
you
using
taken
it,
some Tiffany, have you taken any decisive action to put yourself out there? You're going to get some, there's communication coming, but you've got to take a step forward. There's some deception around you, although, yeah, I got a 7 of Swords here. Now that can be you deceiving yourself, but I would watch out for that. There's something around you. You've been doing some soul searching. And if you haven't, they're saying do that. Deep introspection, really looking within. Some shadow work like we were talking about earlier. Don't close yourself off to the world. And then there's going to be some sort of epiphany. You'll recognize something.
You know, $25 here, $50 there. You can always give me a big sporting.
What are we listening?
Sherry Beery, you know we can hear that.
So I get a 20 to 40% discount on my jogging. Nike.
Okay, $10. You have been doing shadow work and soul searching. Okay. I would just watch out. I'm not sure if you're deceiving yourself or if there's somebody around you that's being deceptive, but you're going to get some sort of communication. Have you been working in, well, I mean, you don't have to answer this. there's a spiritual awakening going on with you, and you're trying to get past the expectations and the conditioning that went on in your life. And good for you for working on that. And you're going to see things differently. I know this isn't the love reading you want, but that's what's come up. And the last card that just came out was, when something occurs, take that leap of faith. Break free of things. There's a new cycle starting. Okay? You guys want to jump in? No? Why?
Absolutely not. Because I'm the Grim Reaper of love, and she ain't gonna want to hear what I gotta say. She wants something love and light, and she wants you to tell her Fabio is gonna ride in on a horse and take care of her. And
No, that's not what I told her.
And you know how much I love a love reading.
Oh, absolutely. You tell me that all the time. Okay.
Okay, y'all can take immediate. I read them last night and they didn't like what I said.
Oh, you've already read this person last night, sweetheart. You don't need to be here. I won't read you again. Sheri?
I think I gave them a March reading. I thought they want an April reading. It wasn't that they didn't like it. They just wanted another reading from you guys. I was just being it wasn't that they didn't like it. They told me they loved it, but they just wanted a different, I guess, for April.
All right, Sheri, go ahead.
Oh, it's not that I'm not comfortable with love readings. I just don't like love readings. They're low vibrational for me. I just do not like them. I am the Grim Reaper of love too.
Are you? I got a 9 of Hearts, which means new relationship or a new home. An 8 of Spades, which is like there's argument, there's controversy, there's like bad juju, bad energy between two people. But it also can mean that you're speaking your truth and standing by what is firm for you. And then the 3 of Hearts is, you know, your wishes are going to come true. So I would just say stay in your power, and that you do have things coming for you. Is that a move? Are you moving? Don't answer that. Yeah, new home, new family, a shift in relationships, but there's strife about it, and you just need to stand your ground. That's what I got.
All I'm getting here is the theme of the day. Do some soul searching, look within. And it seems like you've been missing somebody. And you need to take a risk. Hope that is what you wanted to hear. Next.
You want to know if you're moving in the next 3 years?
Like how many times?
In 3 years? I can move 3 times.
I can move.
And I feel like we've read about this move multiple times. At this point, the Lord is tired of telling you to move. Just pack up the damn truck and start the car and go. Like Jesus Christ Superstar.
It's Cassie.
Mommy matters.
Hi, Cassie.
Mommy matters.
Was it a general?
She is here.
She's here, you said?
Yep.
And was it general? Okay. Go for it.
Lord, help a child. Really, Angie? So the key is Hecate. Green candle is for money and abundance. Cinnamon, abundance, protection, love. Bay leaf is, put your stuff on your bay leaf, burn it. Pyrite is in money. Malachite settles energy. Is that, I don't know what that yellow one is. That could be honey calcite. It could be citrine. And then the bottom one could be adventurine. I'm not sure, but those are what some of those symbols
It could be green calcite.
It's rounded though. I don't know that I've seen green calcite rounded. Calcite's always like
yeah.
You think that is citrine?
Citrine's in the middle.
Right. Well, I was thinking it could be honey calcite, but I do think it's citrine. And then you got the pyrite. I love I have a Spanish pyrite, so it's block square. I bought it from a museum. Amazonite.
Yeah.
Yeah, it could be, which again is bringing in money and prosperity and good things. And the silver coin. Pay your tax. Put a bowl with some rice and some cinnamon. Put your coins and your money in it. Put your green candle. Put sigils on it. Sigils can be the symbol of money. And then rub your candle in cinnamon. Put it in your rice. Catch it on fire. And put $1 underneath it. And say that you are going to bring infinite abundance into your life. And then when that all burns out, take your fucking dollar, your money that you put under everything, and tip it to somebody else. Move it forward. And ask for abundance. So I did that, and I won this tattoo. Oh, I won this. This is like, do you remember like our first elephant night with Miss Tina? And I got a reading with Scott all at the same time. And I got $600 from the government all at the same time, just from doing what I just told you all to do.
There you go. Infinite abundance flows to me from all sources, seen and unseen, like a raging river. I'm ever so grateful that all my wants and needs are met. Thank you, Julie. Okay, Mommy Matters. You're very intuitive.
Yes, ma'am, she is.
Very intuitive. And you either have just had this big realization or you're about to. Are you in a romantic relationship? Gratitude, thank you. Okay. She's most the other day connecting.
It's like a key in your pocket. Good girl.
All right. Is she in a romantic relationship?
I don't know.
Okay. You know who your person is. Okay, good. Well, it's about to get rekindled. Some big renewal is coming. And when this occurs, they're saying, go with it. Miss Angie, I'm going to turn it over to you. I'm getting tired.
When I asked what they have for Mommy Matters, they showed me Jennifer Hudson. I don't know if you know who that is, but she is she's a musician. She's an actress too, but we first discovered she was first on American Idol. She got put out about 8th round. She has a big voice that nobody appreciates. You have a big voice.
She's an awesome voice.
Oh, absolutely.
Appreciates, or that nobody gives her the credit for. So you must be feeling like you're not being valued or you're not being appreciated, and you're pulling back. Not pulling back your power, you're just pulling back what you're giving to the world or how you're giving it to the world. Um, your higher power is saying, take this respite, take this time, regroup, and decide how you want to give yourself to the world, how you want to move forward. Because being frustrated with people not appreciating you is hurting you. It's not hurting them. So you either decide that it doesn't matter whether they, appreciate what you're doing and you're doing it for the love of whatever it is that you do, or you're going to appreciate yourself. Like you're gonna exude appreciation for yourself, and then other people will be attracted to that. But you seem to have a lot to offer, but not a lot of people are giving it. Like that's how I feel about our Tuesday night class. It's an online class through Zoom. It's free. All you gotta do is click the link and come. And I know people have different schedules and stuff where they can't make it, but I feel like we should have hundreds of people, at least 50 people coming to class. It's free, it's online, it's convenient, it's every week. That email list that we send out is about 60 people. Maybe 10 people show up. So you're feeling underappreciated for all that you're that you're offering to the people. So are you going to stop? We're probably not going to stop. We're going to keep doing our Tuesday thing because we enjoy it. So either do it for the enjoyment of what you're doing, or find another way to channel that frustration that you're feeling.
Okay, ladies, I'm going to sign off here.
Okay. Oh, we're almost
good
done.
night.
Oh, wait.
Well, I did 3.
I'm sorry. Go ahead.
I want to say thank
There's
you,
Miss
Bonnie,
Julie.
for all the time you put in today.
You're welcome. You're welcome. But I am very tired, so
And
I'm going to get off.
everybody who came in. And no, I'm not
Hey, you're asking
saying
to
goodbye.
donate.
I'm just saying.
Let's read you, Kay, didn't we?
Okay.
Good night, all.
Kay, we read
See you
you.
then.
What
Bye,
do you
Miss
mean? Can you
Bonnie.
donate the tip? We already read you in full. We gave you an amazing reading.
Who did you read? Angie?
Kay is saying, can she donate money to skip in the line? We read Kay a long time
Donated
ago.
money. Who are we talking about?
She's asking because sometimes in some chat, in some lives, you can donate money, and that'll bring you from the bottom of the list to the top of the list. And so she's asking, can I
Especially on
donate money to
TikTok.
skip? But I'm saying we already read you. There's no skip. We already gave you a full reading.
You talked to me. Yeah. Okay. Was that Sheri you were talking about?
No, Kay.
No, it was Kay.
Hey. Okay. Okay, got it. Yeah, I've seen that you've read her already
But
too.
we
and I
already-
moved her from the list. After Money Matters, are we still working on Mommy Manners?
I'm reading. I've got cards for her.
Okay, I'll get out of your way.
Okay. So Cassie, I see that you're trying, and you've said it in the chat, but I had my cards pulled already. That you are trying to ascend and that you are working on this. So this is a female that is a very wise female, very smart, very sensible. This person is there to help guide you through this path. This is abundance and completion and satisfaction and rewarding, and that you have found your calling. And they're all clubs, and it's Jack, 10 Jack Queen, right? But Queen 10 Jack. And this one says that you have friends or siblings or a mutual respect and have mutual goals. So this person is here to assist you to ascend with your mutual goals. Is there another, like, I know you practice the same stuff that I practice. Are you connecting with a coven, or or are you finding somebody within that energy work that is going to help you and help lift you up even more? So it's either it's right there on the precipice of it, or it's going to come and hit you like a brick wall. And that's what I'm feeling, is like your eyes open, your readings are great, but this is something to do with the craft. And that's what I'm hearing. That's what I'm feeling. That's what these are telling me right here. And the fact that they're all clubs, and I could almost win a poker game with this, is awesome. There you go. So that this is a good path for you. This is like where you are supposed to be. I am giving you validation and confirmation. I have never felt so strong about that. And I've met you on TikTok. I've never met you in person. I've told you, T, we don't really see each other a lot. We comment on each other's TikToks, but we don't have actual conversation. This is so fucking strong for me that it's like, it's just like it's coming from my soul to tell you this is a good thing for you. I hope that helps or gives you validation and confirmation. Cut. I am focusing on energy work. And see, I said energy work and not witchcraft. I'm working on my own apothecary and my stuff. Getting back to making candles. Very good. And lady, I think you still have my phone number. If you have any questions, I'm always here to help you. Or if you don't have my phone number, hit me up on TikTok. See a lot of movement, like movement.
No, we're not adding any more people, Lola.
What time are we stopping?
It's up to you guys. Do you want to do any more or no? That's my question.
You can finish the last people that are in there.
Yeah, she is
Well-
definitely. I saw like keys flying around you, so I definitely felt that. Okay.
We've got
So
8 more
if you
people.
have-
Do you want to go 8 or less than 8? You tell me.
Let's just see where we are. We don't even know if
Okay.
they're out here. Let's roll through it. Let's go.
All right, here we go.
All right, Miss Cassie, I love your heart. You're
Isn't
amazing. I love following your
Letty
readings.
next? Letty not next?
What?
Is Letty next?
She's 4th down the row. Yeah, she's 4 more.
Letty?
Yeah, I've got a Letty GUV. First, I've got Lola. Then I've got Apexa, and then Lola again. So I'll remove the second Lola, and then Shield Nova, and then Letty in that order. Seashells is after that. That's what I've got on the list.
Okay. So this Lola is up. Okay. What is your question, Lola? Is this the lady that they read earlier on the other chat, the MCN person? Is this the person that Amber and them read?
I walked in, understand like a woman, talk like
Well, are we getting
a
any
woman.
feedback from Lola? No. Shield Nova says she's here. Seashells is here. We're not getting anything back from Lola, so we'll keep going because we need to get going. Apexa,
Cassie,
anything from Apexa?
Cassie, do you know who Nyx is? So I'm getting the strong thing that you need to also connect with Nyx.
Lola's been here for a while. 9, Apexa, Meta. Yeah, I got that. And then Lola, MC. Lola's in here twice. They're the same person. And then 11 Seashells. So if Lola's not popping up, then we're going to go on to Shield Nova. Hello, Pamela. Nice to see you in. So Shield Nova's next. because nobody's
Hello,
stopping us.
Mr. Yamala.
They show me you shield in the dark near the water. You're at the dock. You're at like a bank at the water. It's dark. It's and there's water. So when it's dark, that means there's something that you're doing that you don't want people to know. There's secrecy or there's shame. Okay, so that's what it is for me. Let's walk through it and see where we go. And then that the water, it's emotional. So you're dealing with an emotional situation, but there's a moonlight that is shining bright on you. So you don't know, like there's something you don't know. They're shining this light, but the moon is usually something unknown. So they're shining light on the emotional situation. You just don't know what that light is that they're shining. And so you're still in the darkness. You haven't walked into the light to see what it is or to know what it is that they want you to do. So you're dealing with an emotional situation. People don't know there is causing you shame. And they're shining your high. When I say they, your higher power is shining a light on the situation to help you to move forward. So your head is down so you don't see the light. They want you to look up and see the light because that is your guide. That tells you where to go. Once you notice the light, they'll reroute you because they show me turning you back around and you won't be at the riverbank anymore. You'll be going back to the other way and it'll be lush green growth and grass for you. So you're staying in this emotional state, dealing with this emotional situation. And what you need to do is turn around, is see the light, see the things that are coming from you. I feel like there was a movie that piqued your, you were watching a movie and there was a certain scene and it spoke right to your situation. And then you're having dreams that are speaking right to your situation, but you're dismissing them as nope. Your higher power is trying so hard to get at you. The next thing they're going to do is it's going to be a tower moment. A tower moment means that it's going to be a sudden upheaval or change. What they're trying to get you to do, they don't want you to just turn back in sorrow and go away while you're dealing with this emotional situation. They want you to see the light, to notice that we are trying to help you, and then they'll turn you around because the light will be your guidance. It'll be the lighthouse. It'll be what you need to get where you're going. So you just need to notice what it is that your higher power is trying to say to you. Is there a grandfather or a great grandfather who has passed on? Because there is a male in your energy who is just a wise old man who would just speak stuff to you like, well, why would you do, like, you know, they would ask you, well, why are you doing that? Like, if the rain is wet, what would you think was going to happen if you went out in the rain? Like, they're saying things that are obvious to you because you're ignoring them, because you're dismissing them as coincidence or as something that doesn't matter. So this older person is up. Like, did they smoke? Did somebody smoke a pipe or a cigar or something? Are you smelling a pipe or a cigar or something like that when you're around and you're wondering where that is? That's this person trying to get in contact with you, trying to shield you, trying to hold your hand and walk you to where you need to be. There's so many different ways your higher power is trying to get to you, and you're ignoring them all. Okay, so they want you to. Yes, a pipe. Okay, so are you smelling the pipe? Every time you smell this, every time you sense this is that person trying to get to you. So this is that male trying to take your hand as a small child. This person was around when you were a small child because they're taking your hand as a small child, and they're showing me you in either a yellow and white dress or a little yellow or white dress. But there's a dress that you have on, and they're holding your hand, and they're trying to walk you to. So all of these people are reaching out to you, but you're ignoring it, or you're not understanding that that's what's happening. So that's what they're saying. Like, when you smell them, that's them around. And so when you smell this pipe, when you get this inkling that this person is around, you could just be like, okay, granddad, if this is you, you are welcome into my energy. If this is not you, and this is not a pure positive spirit for my greatest and highest good, you are dismissed and you cannot be in my energy. So you can welcome your grandfather in, and then tell your grandfather how you want them to communicate. What's our favorite song, Grandpa? Is there a song that you two used to sing together where you would like do, like they had hand clapping or something to it? There seems to be like a song or something that you two would do, you and your grandfather would do. They're trying to get you to they're showing me these things that you know, that they are contacting you, that they are talking to me to confirm for you that this is what's happening, right? So this grandfather is trying to contact you, get to you. So like I said, when you gosh, this song. There's a song that you guys used to sing, or some kind of hand, or some kind of song that you liked as a little kid, and it has something to do with either patty cake or something to do with hands, because they keep showing me this song over and over and over and over again. And so, if you want your when you smell this pipe thing, maybe sing the song, or maybe just say, if that's you, you can speak to me, and then don't be afraid, because they're also not going to scare you. They want you to be aware of them, but they don't want you to be scared. So you can say, please come to me in my dreams, and then I want to remember my dreams. You could journal to them. When I wanted to talk to my cousin when he passed and I was grieving so much, I wrote to him, dear blah blah blah. So just write to your grandfather, dear granddad, dear dad, dear whoever, I miss you. Write a letter to them and say all the things you want, and then be cognizant of the things that you're hearing while you're doing this, because he is reaching out to you. But he's no nonsense. He's just common sense. Like, water's wet, girl. You don't understand that? That's how he's talking to you. Just simple facts. He's not very like frilly with the love. It's simple appreciation, or it's simple just words. He just says it like it is, and you need to understand what he's saying. You are very much overthinking it, because if you're smelling the smoke out of that's your loved one trying to get in touch with you. If you're dreaming about them, if you're hearing that song, whatever it is that you're having in connection with them, that's him trying to get into contact with you. You are in a very, not necessarily like, I don't want to say depression, but you're in sort of a dark place, and this is him coming to try and get you. You're his grandbaby. You're his little girl that he's trying to come and get. I'm getting goosebumps on that. So I know that he's trying to contact you. He's trying to help you. He's grieving for you. He wants you to turn around, but you have to see him first, because if you turn around, you're just going to turn around and find another path to the darkness. He wants you to turn around after you notice him. So now you know that he's trying to contact you. So the next time you smell the pipe, the next time you remember that little song as a little girl, the next time you have that dream, welcome him in and tell him he can communicate with you, so that he can move forward and guide you. I'm telling you how to come out of it. I don't know how is negating everything I'm saying. I'm telling you how to do it. This is how you do it. You recognize your higher power trying to connect with you. Don't say, I don't know how. I hadn't recognized that help was there. Now I know help is there. Going forward, I will seek this spirit that is trying to contact you. Don't say, I don't know how. You do know how, or I'm not sure how. You do know now. Spirit is trying to contact me. I'm going to move forward and try to connect with this spirit, because they're trying to connect with you, and they're trying to direct you. Like you are in such a state that they need to hold your hand, because he's holding your hand as he leads you, as you would lead like a 3-year-old or a 4-year-old who does not know how to know where to go or what to do. Like, you need that much guidance, and they're trying to get it to you because you can't seem to mentally get yourself out of the rut. So these are the reinforcements that are coming to get you. So this is how they're going to come. The next time you smell the pipe, what are you going to say? Granddad, if that's you, or Dad, if that's you, you're welcome into my space. Speak to me, talk to me, communicate with me, hug me. If you feel the warmth, like I feel like he's trying to give you a hug. He's trying to pick you up and put you on his knee to hold you in a space to let you know that you're safe. It's something about you feeling safe and comfortable in your space, so that you can move forward. So your goal is to connect with him first, and then move forward. You don't need to know what the next step is. You need to first connect, and then move, and then move forward. So your goal, connect, then move forward. Because otherwise you're just going back to the past. So okay, I hope that helps you. Okay, who's next? Miss, or are you going to do something for Miss Sheri? Okay, who's next?
Nah, I think you nailed it. Everything, you nailed it.
All right, so Miss Lady, you can go ahead and start with Miss Lady while I try to do some cards. Come back, Sheri, and let us know, because I feel like by the next time I'm live, which will be Sunday, you'll be able to you'll tell us that you got even just a little bit of a connection, even if it's just craving their favorite food. Is your grandfather's birthday coming up or something? Because I'm hearing celebrate them with cake. Did he like a specific cake, like a dark cake, a chocolate cake, or something like that? Because I'm seeing real velvet, but I feel like it may have been German chocolate. Like, did he like a specific cake? Have that cake. There's some. It's his birthday or the anniversary or something of his birth or his death or something coming up. There's a significant date that is coming up that is related to this loved one. It's a dark cake. So he's showing me the cake. So this is how I honor my deceased loved ones. I go on their birthday and have a piece of cake. I go and have their favorite food. Like I have my grandmother's, the cake that I like that she used to make. So he's saying, have that piece of cake. Put a little cap, like he's showing it to me, a slice of cake with a candle in it, and you singing happy birthday with tears in your eyes, blowing out the candle, and then eating the cake and just talking to him and unloading all of your grief. So allow that to happen, and then he'll be able to help you move forward. Because this is your anchor. He's your anchor.
Is it like a devil's food chocolate, like a Duncan Hines devil's food chocolate cake?
It's some kind of dark cake with a chocolate or something.
It's a dark ass chocolate cake.
Loved it. Did like your grandmother or somebody make it for him because he really enjoyed eating cake? Because that's what he's showing me, the cake. Or was it something that you two shared? Like he would cut you a big old piece of cake and your grandmother would be like, that cake is too big for her.
Look at you, Mark. You so great.
There's something special about the cake and you and him. Had you ever seen him cry? Because there's tears in his eyes about something. There's a sadness in him. Did you ever see him cry?
Oh my God! Now you're asking Alicia.
All right, it's coming too slow. Who's next? Let's go. Okay, Miss Levy, go ahead.
So it may not be a good time, but I was told to change decks. I honestly have never done a reading with this deck. It is the Hermetic Tarot, which is one of the original tarot decks that was ever created. And it's very similar to the Thoric deck. So I got the Fool, the Five of Wands, and the Ace of Pentacles. So the Fool to me is the Fool is the first card in the deck. It is the 0 card. It is the start of a journey. It's not saying that you're foolish. It's saying that you're starting a journey and a path. And then the Five of Wands, I did get it in reversed. Like this is can you see that? It's very busy. There's a lot of chaotic energy in this card for me. And at the bottom it says Lord of Strife. Again, chaotic energy, a lot of stuff going on in your journey. However, it is in reverse. So I'm wondering if you're stuck in that chaotic energy. And that is why you're afraid to take the leap of faith and walk off the cliff and do that. Okay, you feel chaotic. And then I got the Ace of Pentacles in reverse. This is what it looks like. And it does say, Lord of the root of power of earth. And again, to me, that's saying that you're not grounding yourself enough. That's why you have the chaotic energy. Go outside, lay on the fucking grass, take your shoes off, wear shorts and a tank top or bathing suit and get as much of that grounding as that you need. And be prepared for that journey. Like step off that cliff. Like Angie said it earlier to somebody else, your spirit guides or your guides or whatever is going to catch you. And you're stuck in this chaotic energy, but you can move forward with it. I hope that makes sense because To me, it feels like you're just ready. You're just right fucking there at the precipice, and yet you're stuck in your chaotic energy. And yeah, you need to ground yourself. Take the leap, but ground yourself. All right, Miss Angie,
what I
go.
heard was the choice is yours. They showed me you with a toddler in your hand, a backpack on your back, and then everything else fades. Like you're in a room and you were deciding whether you wanted to open the door, but the door and everything disappeared. And so reality as you know it is gone. So you decide how that's going to be. The card that came up was the Seven of Cups. These are all choices that you have to make, all things that you get to decide. What are your wishes? What are your desires? Are you going to live your life for somebody else, for their enjoyment? Or are you going to live them for yourself? Are you going to try and make your decisions based on what's best for you and your child, or based on what somebody else will happen? You're in a back and forth. You're in a tug of war that you don't have to be in. You know what the right decision is. You know what you want to do, but you're just not doing it. This person has her eyes closed. She's stuck in her head. She's at a stalemate. She's not making a decision. She's not doing anything. She has all these choices ahead of her, things that she could do, things that she wants, things that she's put out there to the universe. She could take any of these paths that she wants, but she's deciding not to make a choice. I'm going to stay in this situation and I'm just going to complain about it. I'm going to be, irritated, frustrated, and upset about it, but I'm not going to do anything. I'm weary, I'm tired, I'm beat down, I've had enough of it, but I'm not going to remove myself with it. I'm just going to sit here because I want a knight in shining armor to come in and make me feel good and wanted and loved and whole. And so they're saying until you decide what you want to do, this isn't even an option. They're telling me to put this card face down. This isn't even an option right now. Put that card face down. You need to decide what you want to do, and then you need to make a decision. Stop blinding yourself to the decision because because it's too hard. And I know what that's like. And this may seem like something that is insignificant, but I was trying to decide where I wanted to go for my birthday on a trip. I had all these options. Everything was about the same price. Cancun, Jamaica, Turks and Caicos, blah, 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 blah. I looked them all up. They all were about the same price, but I couldn't decide where I wanted to go. So you know what I did? I didn't go anywhere. I just stayed home and journeyed around town here in Arizona because I couldn't decide. I had too many options. And so they're saying you need to make a choice. You need to decide what you want to do. It's not that you don't have opportunity, it's that you won't decide which one you want or which way you want. So are you going to sit in the misery of it and continue to be beat down and tired of it? Or are you going to make the decision to get forward? Because if we send you a new love, you're just going to bring all the bags in from that love. So they want you to move forward in even in your sadness now, even in your uncertainty as to where it's going to go, you still have to make a decision to at least go or to definitively stay. But if you stay, this is where you are. You're unhappy. You're beat down, you're tired, you're working harder than you have to make this happen. It doesn't have to be this. Because you don't see where all of your resources are coming from, you think you have none. And they're saying you have plenty of resources. We just need to know what resource you need. Do you need a boat? Do you need a car? Do you need a plane? Do we need to elevate you? Do we need to send you on this emotional journey? Do we need to put you in the water and take you that way? What resource do you need? Until you decide, you're just sitting there. We can't give you all of them. We're not going to put you on a boat, in a plane, in a car.
In a box with a fox.
Exactly. You need to decide so we can send the resource that you need so we can give you what you need. I need to know what your problem is. When you go to the hospital, sometimes they're like, okay, well, what's the problem? We need to figure out what it is. I'm in pain. I get that. Did you fall? Did you eat something bad? Did you take a drug? Did you get hurt? Were you in an accident? I need to know where the pain started. So how do I move you forward? You need to decide how you want to move forward so that I can give you the resource that you need to move forward. If your fear is that I don't have enough or I can't sustain myself, then speak that to your higher power. You don't need more readings. You need more communication with your higher power. You don't need me to come in and tell you what to do. You need to listen to what your higher power is saying. And they're saying, this is your higher power. I mean, we can sit here all day. You know the story they always tell you about the person who was drowning, and then they kept asking for help, and they sent a boat, they sent a plane, they sent whatever else it is, and they kept saying, "Oh no, I'm waiting on God." And God, like, I don't send all these people out here to you. What you thought I was just gonna come out there and show myself and come pick you up? We ain't about to have you walking on water. Who you think you is, bro? Who was the one walking on water? Whichever. You're not walking on water. This is your reality. How do you want us to do it for you? How do you want us to help you? But what we're not going to do is have a pity party for you and just be like, okay, let's just throw all these resources at her and see which one she's going to take. What resource do you want? Because while you're using the plane, somebody else might need the boat. Somebody else might need the car. We're not giving them all to you, just having them sitting on the dock while you decide nothing and keep running back to it. So I give you the car, then you run away from the car. I give you the boat, then you run back from the water. I give you the plane, and you won't get on it. I need to know what you need so I can send it. This is your decision. The first thing I heard when I saw it, the choice is yours. How do you move forward? Once you decide how you want to move forward, they'll give you whatever you want. Your higher power is just waiting on you to decide. What do you want? How do you want it? And then we'll give it to you. And they said the money's coming, but you have to decide how so we know where to send the money to. Because you're on the fence. You really have a backpack on packed ready to go, but the door disappeared. Because are you going to go through the door and then just go back around to the back door, back into the situation? You're going to step outside like you're leaving, but you're going to walk back around to the back and come right back in the same door and have to keep making that same decision over and over and over again like it's Groundhog Day? That's what they're saying. What do you want them to do? So that's what I got for you. I hope that helps. Who's next? Is Seashells here? She must have really wanted Miss Bonnie. And she don't want the Grim Reaper Lord to give her a reading. Oh, yep, she's here.
Sisters Grimm.
Oh, Miss Julie, can you put the email up for class? Mommy Matters want the class info. Or can you put it in the chat so she can see it? She's on YouTube, and I think she's on
she's paired with me.
She's on Sheri's live. Okay. This your first time, Seashells? We ain't never read you? I swear that name sounds so familiar. Okay. All right. And the reason I said you want Bonnie is because I am the Grim Reaper of Love. You can go ahead.
Have we not had seashells before? We've had seashells before.
Yeah. Maybe it's a different one, but I swear we had seashells.
Yeah, we come into all the time.
On Sunday.
It's the same person, yeah. Tell Bonnie to ground and cleanse, please. Okay.
Letty, are you sure? Because I swear I've seen your email address in there. Like I tell people, we send out there's 60 people on our list, and maybe 3 people, maybe 10 people show up.
In the show was going. Oh, okay. Yeah, they dragged me out of my closet during the middle of the week.
Okay.
Okay.
If you have my email address, email me and then I'll reply to you. You can, and then I'll reply to you and let you know what the and see if you're on the list. All right, so seashells. What do we have for seashells?
These cards are so new. They're so stiff.
So the song that I hear is Michael Jackson's "Don't Stop Till You Get Enough," and they're saying you're a person who stays in a situation longer than you need to stay in a situation. Um, but once you're done, you're done. Like you'll stay until there's no more staying to stay. But once you're done, you're done. And because I keep hearing, don't stop till you get enough. And it takes a while for you to get enough. But it seems you're recognizing yourself, you're recognizing your worth, you're recognizing who you are, and you're becoming a little bit more irritated with that situation, with the love situation. And so you're looking for a true counterpart, but you're settling for less than your true counterpart because at least he wants to take me to dinner, at least he wants to spend time with me. So let me see, because they told me to get the monology card, so let me see. Yeah, you give a lot of chances, and they're saying this is how they're showing it to me. If it was your daughter, would you tell her to take off? Would you tell her to take all the abuse that you take, and not necessarily physical or verbal, but would you tell her to give that many people chances? Would you tell her to approach the situations that you went to? You need to see yourself as valuable. You need to see yourself as a person who doesn't need to take all, who doesn't need to give that many chances. All right, one chance,
LMT, you are right.
and then move on. I do look professional. Is that why Kina said I look serious? So the card that they gave me is your hard work is paying off. You have really been working on yourself. I don't have to say give you self-love because you're seeing who you are. They show me a mold being broken and it's falling off little by little by little because you're slowly working on all those things. You're working in your heart space right now. There's a very bright red circle here that they're showing me. You're working in your heart space, and as you warm up, you chip a little bit more away. You chip a little bit more away, and you become stronger and stronger and stronger. The song that they're playing for me is Sarah Jones. I think that's her name. A little bit stronger. You should go and listen to that. I love that song. I think it's Sarah Jones.
Laura Jones?
It's called A Little Bit Stronger, and her name is Sarah. So you should go ahead and listen to that song. But that's how they're showing it to me. You get a little bit stronger every single time. And I feel like either you just had a recent breakup, or you're still hanging on to the residual effects of a breakup. Like I've broken up, but I'm kind of wondering, or I'm kind of missing, or I'm kind of needing that interaction. So listen to A Little Bit Stronger, that'll help you. But your hard work is coming off. New moon in Capricorn. There's about to be a new moon. So prepare. What are my intentions? What do I want? Who do I want? How do I want? I want a reciprocal love. Not I just want to be in love, because you could be in love with somebody who doesn't love you. You could be in love with somebody who's not available for you. You could be in love and they not love, and they not even want you or know you. So you want a reciprocal love. You want somebody who wants to be in love, who also loves you, and who is ready to have that give and take in communication, in finances, in career, and in family. So you have to set the stage as to what Sarah Evans, that's what it is, Pam. Look at Pam knowing everything. Pam, I thought you was going to bed. I knew you wasn't. Sarah Evans, that's her name. A Little Bit Stronger. I love that song. It helps you when you're trying to get over somebody, you're trying to move on from somebody, and let them go away.
Things are true at the same time. Sorry.
Exactly. That's what you want. Then that's what you should. That's seeking. If that's what you want, then why are you settling for people who are not that? If I say that I don't want any more littles because my son is 18 and he's about to graduate, then why would I date somebody who has littles? Why would I date somebody who has a 4-year-old and a 10-year-old or a 5-year-old and a 3-year-old? I said I don't want littles. So how do I move that forward where I don't have to be with somebody who has littles because I don't want littles? You want somebody.
Amen to that, sister.
You need to decide. Listen, this is something Kina says all the time. Decide what you want and reject everything else that doesn't look like that. And if that's what you want, if that's your heart's desire, then let that be your heart's desire, and that's what you need to be seeking. If I want somebody athletic, somebody who's tall, dating. I'm sorry.
Say that again. What does Kina say?
Decide what you want and reject everything that doesn't look like that or that isn't that. Reject everything else that isn't that. Kina can tell you the exact quote. So if I say I like tall people and then I keep dating short people and I keep being unattracted to them, like, oh, I'm gonna give this person a chance even though they're short, and I just know that I'm not gonna like it, then I'm setting myself up for failure. I know I don't like short guys, and not to say that that's a bad thing, or not to be in that way, but for me, I wear heels all the time. I want somebody who's taller than me. I want to look up to this person. So I want a tall person. I've tried to date shorter guys who are my height, who are shorter, and I just don't pay attention to you. I don't feel safe in that space, because if somebody try to rob us and you short, they just gonna put you down and then just come rob me too. I need somebody who has a presence, who's tall, who I can look up to. So I need to decide that that's what I like, so that's what I'm going to see. So if that's what you want, then that's what you see. Then that's what you need to talk about. That's what you need to put out there. That's what you need to tell your higher power. I want somebody who has these qualities. You've been feeling discouraged in love, because you know what you'll find, you know what you're attracting, more people who are going to discourage you in love. You gotta be
Correct. You're
hopeful
putting
about
that
that.
out there.
You're
Exactly.
putting that energy
100%,
out there, and
Angie.
that's what you're pulling in. Oh, I don't know if I'm gonna find anybody. I don't know if I'm gonna do this. And then then you're getting people who are gonna feed into that narrative. You're attracting discouraged people who are feeding into that discouragement. You got to see it. I named my husband. Listen, one of the things the Bible says is speak those things that are not as though they are. And so when I was in religion, I named my person. I used to be like, yeah, well, me and my husband Troy do blah, blah, blah. And I used to be like, you know somebody named Troy, you got a husband? No, I do not currently have a husband. And no, I do not currently name nobody named Troy. But I have to give him a name and give him an existence so that he can come to me. I speak him into existence. And so I wait. So in divine timing, he will be there. Speak into existence what you want. Speak into existence. And then if you're discouraged in love, who's gonna want to be attracted to that? Who's gonna want that? If I'm up here in love and you're down here discouraged, thinking that love is this and love is that, then I have to come down here to get you. So now we're both down here. I'm up here. I need you to come up here and be in a positive space about love too. Because if you're discouraged, you're down here. I'm up here seeking a woman that I want, and then you're way down here. I got to come down here to get you. So now we both down here. That ain't a good place to be. I need you to come up here and find, so that I can find you. Because I'm not looking down. I'm looking across and I'm looking up higher. So if you're down here in this vibe, I ain't never going to find you. He's never going to find you. You need to raise your vibration so you two can see each other. Be positive about it.
She wants him tall anyway.
She wants what?
You said you want him tall anyway.
Exactly. So you need to decide, you need to raise your vibration in order to attract somebody who's of that vibration. If your vibration is low and you're discouraged in love, you're just going to keep attracting low vibrational people who are on the same level as you, and you're going to keep being disappointed over and over and over again. You have to raise your vibration so that they can see you, so that they can be there too. And if love keeps you in a lower space, then focus on something else. Focus on money, focus on fitness, focus on your health, focus on your hobbies. Find something that takes you out of that space of discouraged love to a different positive energy. So that way you can attract what you want. But that's what I got for you. And then I got, look at the bigger picture. What is the bigger picture in this situation? Again, you're discouraged in love. The bigger picture is you want to attract something that's positive. So I'm not going to somebody who's in a low vibrational state. Why would I want somebody who I gotta constantly encourage? Oh, I'm not cheating on you. Oh, I think you're beautiful. Oh, I love you. It's too much work. It's too much work. We too old for that. I'm too old to be telling somebody, oh Lord, you just the best ever. You went out there and did this, that. I get it. I want to encourage you, but I can't make you be who you need to be. I can't raise a man. You're already a grown man. You need to find that inner strength for you. Okay? All right, so that's what I got for you. Do you have anything for her?
All my cards are in reversed. So when my cards are in reverse, it's like you're not being authentic with what you're putting out there. And because you're not being authentic on what you're putting out there, that's what you're going to get. And I'm going to throw this example out. For the last 2 years, I've been kind of dating casually, and every single flippin' person, I mean, well, maybe not every single one, has either married, separated, married, cheating on their spouse, or in some kind of love fucking triangle shit. And it was because I was dealing with a bunch of stuff and I was attracting people who were unavailable. Even though I thought I wanted somebody to be available, I was attracting unavailable, emotionally unavailable. Oh, look, there's another twat waffle. Okay, sorry. I got distracted by the twat
Virgil
waffles.
Mimi Brown, won't you?
So when you're being authentic to yourself and saying, I really want this, X, Y, and Z, then that happens. So when you're sitting there saying, I don't feel safe in this position, you're putting that energy out there. That's all I really have to say.
You said you were in a long relationship and it didn't lead to marriage, just a longer engagement. Nobody changed you to that relationship. You could have left a long time ago. You're not gonna ask me to marry me in 2020 and then in 2024 we still not married. What do I look like? These eggs ain't gonna be here forever. This beauty is fading, child. I need you to marry me now.
Stop looking if you're discouraged in love, then you shouldn't be looking for love, because you can't give that person what you're expecting them to give you if you're not there. Does that make sense? Or am I just...
You're looking for this person, but it's the desperation that you're putting out there. You're looking, yes. But there's a desperation. There's not a joy in it. There's a desperation. When am I going to find somebody? I go out all the time. I never find anybody. I never get to meet anybody. I never get this. I never get that. Let me tell you, I'll be on the apps like it's my job. Different people, all kinds of hoodlums on there. Just ridiculousness on there. But does it discourage me? No, it's entertainment for me. It's funny to me. I still am out there. I'm still looking, but it's in a joyous space. I don't look at it from a negative space. Here's another person that didn't turn out right. Here's another person that acts just like my ex. Here's another person that just wasn't the one for me. Girl, let me tell you, this was such a funny situation. So that's how I approach it. I raise the vibration of it so that I can attract more. You can one day it might be 8 people I'm having a conversation with. The next week it might be 0 because all of them got the boot. But it's entertainment for me. It's something that passes the time. I'm not necessarily pining and putting out that negative vibration of it. I'm confident in what I want, and so everything else fades away. And then you can't pray for the Lord to say, hey, send me the right person, and then you fall for every Tom, Dick, and Harry that comes around. If I'm going to say, Lord, give me this person, blah, 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 but I'm going to fall for every Tom, Dick, and Harry, I'm never going to get to where I want, because whoever I want is here, and all these boom, boom, booms in the middle are blocking me from getting where I want to be. Don't say, Lord, shield me from whoever. Don't say, Lord, keep me from all these people. And then when the Lord blocks these people from contacting you or being a part of your life, or block you from being seen by them, you're lonely and thinking that. Ask God, what is it? Are you shielding me for something? Are you preparing me for something? What is my next step? What is it that I need to do? How do I get from where I am now, a little bit discouraged in love, to where I want to be fully in love, reciprocating love, and getting what I want? A little bit stronger.
Unless you just want to get laid.
By Sarah Evans. And if that's what you want to get your little bang bang on, then go get the bang bang on. But don't go out there and get your bang bang on and then be traumatized because he got a whole, know what you're getting into. Know your limitations. I tell them all the time, I want it all the time or I want it at all. So I'm not going to keep dipping in the water and having to deal with Willie Lump Lump. All the time or not at all. Just going to move on. But the song is a little bit stronger by Sarah Evans. A little bit stronger. That's a good one. So if I can send you my country playlist, baby, I love that. But it's a good one. It helps you to another one, Reba McEntire. Because it says if I'm not the one, then you can go on and move. If listen, I like Reba. Let me find that song because it's a good one. Let me get my little list out. Consider Me Gone. Listen to that. Consider Me Gone by Reba McEntire. and Sarah Evans, and then Push. Oh my gosh, listen to Push by Max by 20. Girl, you need my playlist because I'm telling you, it get you right on right. You get to start thinking and being like, I'm better than this. I don't want this. But Push by Max by 20 is a good one too. Um, and then Bless the Broken Road by Rascal Flatts. That's the one. That's saying, look, Bless the Broken Road. All these little hoodlums that led me to you, Bless the Broken Road by Consider Me Gone.
That is a great song.
Consider Me Gone by Reba, let me tell you. Because it'd be like, if I'm not the one, then I'm out. We ain't about to do this. If my heart, if kissing me don't make your heart flutter, if you don't think of me, if everything ain't, then I'm just gonna go ahead and go. I'm just gonna go ahead and go. Consider Me Gone by Reba McEntire, Sarah Evans, Rascal Flatts, God Bless the Broken Road. And let me tell you one song that gets you all hyped up and ready to be a badass. What's the little girl name? God damn it! Now I gotta go back and find it. Where should we talk about scratching up your little car and everything?
Carrie Underwood.
Carrie Underwood, Before He Cheats. Don't listen to that too. Put all them in a row together. By the time you get done, you'll be out here in a leather jumpsuit on a motorcycle, just boom, 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 boom. Telling you, put all them songs on. You gonna love it. Tell me. That's it. She said that was the last one. Yeah, that was good. I loved it.
Yes, that is the last one. We have been
you guys have been on for 20 hours and 44 minutes.
Oh, wow. Yeah, it's been a very long day. However, it was very rewarding. We touched a lot of people today. The theme today was definitely the first card pulled today. And that was for, thank you, Bob. That was for the collective. And that one was the lover's card. And what Viktor read about that lover's card, it's about loving yourself first. Okay? And all tonight, it's about, I want love to come in. You don't love yourself enough. And as Angie says a lot of time, would you date yourself right now? I mean, really, would you date yourself right now?
If we met you, would you
I
date
would.
I would, yes. Bob, would you date yourself?
Too.
But be honest about it.
I'll date anybody.
Do anatomical changes and I'll be right there.
I'm a hoe.
We're not talking about that. Yeah. Anyway, we have had a lot of readers all day long, and just spiritually speaking, Psychic Squad stepped up and made this a special leap day for every one of you. And we had people from all over the world. Near Madagascar, does that sound familiar? Sweden, India has been on. Everybody. We've got Scotland. We have Australia. Just all over the world, we've been able to touch so many people, so many souls, and that's what we're here for, to help and make it and have a lot of great vibrations going around, and spreading the light of love is what I do. But thank you to the ladies of the evening, and I don't mean it in a bad way. Sheri and Angie are always great. They do the afternoon on Sunday around 3-ish. Are you going to be doing that this week or no?
I don't know. I have.
I'm sorry,
and
what was the
I'm going to be very.
What was the question? I'm sorry. What was the question? I'm sorry.
Are you going to be on this Sunday? Sunday.
I don't know if I'll.
I say yes every week, and I intend to. I just haven't.
And yeah, I intend to, but it doesn't always happen. I am on my own really kind of interesting journey. Like I've talked about, I'm always talking about unfucking your programming. And I have decided to do ketamine therapy. So I have a session on Sunday. It'll be my 3rd session with ketamine, and it's kind of interesting because Dawn's writing that book about the neuroplasticity, and that's what ketamine does, and it changes the neuroplasticity of my brain. And I'm dealing with I've dealt with shadow work, And so now I'm dealing with it on a medical way. So
Wow, that's
I'm
cool. That is
probably
very
be
cool.
doing that.
That is neat. And I hope you enjoy.
I love
But after
tripping
that,
balls on
Monday,
no.
yeah, and I'll be on tomorrow in approximately 12 hours.
Go to
So
bed.
I'd like to get
You
some
need some
sleep and
sleep.
yeah, just a little bit between now and then. But I got 12 hours. So thank you, everyone. I'd like to say thank Ted for popping in, Stephany, Umber, if I can remember everybody, Kay, Viktor, Don, Bonnie, especially. She put in 6 hours today.
Ooh,
2
Bonnie.
different shifts. Yeah. And Viktor put in 8 hours. I thought he was crazy. But anyway, he did really well. Shauna, Naturally Divine Goddess Tarot, Sonoran Mystic Tarot, A5 Says. Yes, that's Angie, but I want to say her online name. I don't know. Was there somebody else that I'm forgetting? Did I say Kay Nissen? I don't know if I did. And especially my brother, after about a 15-minute tutelage last night.
Am I on the one thing as well?
Sorry, it wasn't very smooth today, but thanks for being patient.
Well, you put forth the effort, and like I said, you just had a quick study session, but you probably needed to write down some notes. It might have helped. I don't know. But you see what it's like now.
Yeah.
Yeah, I can't do that back stuff.
What back stuff? Oh, the back.
Yeah, all
end?
the stuff, the back end of it. Yeah, it's just it's too much for me.
Oh, hello. Yeah,
Kate just got home
it's
from work.
grown on me when I do it 3 times a week, so it makes it.
Look,
That's
just
why I
tell
fly
you,
through it. I don't
in
want
my
to
office, I'm doing the best that I can, and you need to be patient with it. It's free, people. It's free.
It's free. Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah. I hope there's nobody making bad noises on your feeds, because
That's
we
me.
got rid of most of spammers tonight,
Got the
but
music.
they're still popping in.
You mean the twat waffles?
Yeah, I like it. We have been on with you guys, made it 28 platforms today. We started at about 18, and now we're at 28. So yeah, you guys put us over the top, and I appreciate that. And thank you to Don, especially because his platforms are still up from today. So he's kind of helped put us over the top there. And we've had an average of 50 people on the platforms all day long, and not the same people. So thank you all for making this.
In a couple months, we'll see somebody else doing this, and we'll know that we started it.
Yes, because we see that all the time, don't we?
One of these days you'll have it 7 days a week, round the clock, when you get enough people
Not me. I'm good.
throughout the
Just one day.
the earth, throughout the planet.
Well, I figured in about 4 years I might be ready for it again, but who knows?
Look, by the end of
Not tomorrow.
I always see Miss Julie with that headset on and that earpiece in her ear. Miss Julie is gonna have another little event like this in some capacity for us before the end of the year.
I see it too. Like I'm seeing it before the end of the year. I'm actually seeing like
Miss
something
Julie
like
will have something
a
else for
holiday,
us
like
very
Labor
soon.
Day, Memorial Day, 4th of July. I'm seeing like one of those significant holidays where people aren't, well, 4th of July, everybody's out partying and drinking, but there's some day that I'm seeing it that you're going to put it together again.
Election day.
Oh, great. Oh my, no. You wouldn't want to get me political.
To take their mind off of the election. I'm just saying. I'm just saying. It'll be something to keep people's mind off of the election.
Yeah, it is
I'm not saying
Taxing.
with election day.
I'm not saying it. Tim Buck said it.
Yeah. The problem is it's on a Tuesday. We have class on today.
Oh, that's right.
I love
No, we can't do it.
class.
That will be part of the
What?
class. Everybody will be doing their session. That's
Yeah.
okay.
If we could get all of Jay to do an hour, I think we'd be. But yeah, you guys let me know what day pops up for your guides, what they're telling you. We'll see about it. I thought of Halloween, but it's like, no way. I'm not going to sit in front of a computer on Halloween.
Sorry,
I'm sorry. That ain't happening.
I'm out because
Yeah.
that's a holiday for me. That's Samhain.
Yeah, I know. It's more important being outside and doing other things than sitting in front of a computer. I'm sorry. But thank you.
That's where the veil
Thank
is
you.
the
Thank you. I
thinnest,
can't thank you enough.
and
What?
they said that's when the Halloween is when the veil is thinnest, and it's
Yeah,
like it's Samhain.
that's more important. Um, as Eve today, we need to um do the happy birthday because we just had we have a birthday
Happy
person in this.
birthday to ya. Happy birthday to ya. Happy birthday.
One. Oh, thank you, Bob.
Night.
Congratulations, Julie. That was a big thing. I didn't think it would.
Exactly.
Congratulations to all of us.
Yeah.
We couldn't have done it with. I couldn't have done it without you guys.
Yep.
Thank you.
Ladies.
I mean, throughout the time, Pam's been here most of the day. Is it bed? Okay, I'll be right in. Okay, and I got to say goodnight to my granddaughter, so this is the perfect time to say goodnight to everybody. Thank you so much. I'm going to hit some goodbyes here. So, bye. Love and light to you.
Night.